Lisa Beers, owner of a boutique web design studio specializing in custom websites and blogs. You can visit me on the web at beersdesign.com. This video is about how to use the featured content gallery in your WordPress-powered site or blog. Each of my training videos are designed for novice users and are broken down into small, simple segments. Let's get started. So, one consideration in using the featured content gallery is that the plugin first has to be installed, activated, and configured, and your theme has to be modified in order to tell the theme where to display your gallery. In this case, I've already taken these steps on my training site, and the result is that you can see the space for the featured gallery, but it looks like it's perpetually loading. I have not added any content. I have not told the plugin what to display here yet. That's what this video is going to walk you through doing. The next thing that you need to consider is you need to choose which pages or posts you want to feature, and you need to find an image that you want to use to represent each of those pages or posts. Further, you ideally need to create the image at the exact size that your featured content gallery is going to display. This will ensure that your image takes up this whole space and looks its best. In order to do that, obviously you need to know what size your picture needs to be. This is how to find that information. When you log into your WordPress dashboard, click on the triangle beside Settings and click Featured Content Gallery. Now there's lots of options here, and we're only going to cover what's relevant to this particular training, as this is really all most people will ever need to know, and it will certainly get you started. So here I see gallery width in pixels and gallery height in pixels. 620 pixels wide and 400 pixels tall. So I have already gathered two images, decided which one to put with each piece of content, and I've already made them this exact size. I use Photoshop. Many people may have Photoshop Limited. If you don't, you may have another piece of software on your computer that will allow you to edit the image size. If not, you can do a Google search to find an image editor to use. You don't have to use an image with the right size, but it will look far better on your site if you do. Okay, so now we have to decide what content we want to associate. I've decided to use the About page and Subpage. I've chosen randomly for this training, but of course you'll want to focus on content where you really want to drive your traffic. Now I need to go in and update my pages that I want to feature. The first one is my About page. Now as I mouse over the About page, I want you guys to look right down here in the corner, and at the very end of that URL you'll see a number. This is the number associated with my page. I want to go ahead and open up TextEdit, or if you have Windows, you can use Notepad, my About page, and it's number 4. I'm going to have another piece of information that I need to collect, but not at this moment. So I'm going to click on About. To use images in Featured Content Gallery, you can either display those images on your specific post or page, but you don't have to. So in one example, I'm going to actually embed the image into the page. And in the second example, I'm not going to. It'll show you both methods. Since I'm going to insert my image into this actual page, I'm going to place my cursor where I want the image to go. I'm not going to walk through the steps of adding an image. That is covered in another video if you need that information. Now I do want to insert it full size, but before I insert it, I need to find out the URL of my actual image where it uploaded. To do that, the easiest way is to click File URL. I'm going to copy this information and I'm going to paste it in here beside the other information about this particular page. I'll need that in a moment. Now I'm going to click None to clear it because I don't want the image to make a link. And I am going to insert this image into my post. and I'm going to update my page. I can come back to my site, click About, and I can see the image inserted. One more step I need to take here. I need to come down to Custom Fields. In my Custom Fields, I need to paste in the URL that I just got, and I need to enter a new custom field. I've already put that here. It's called Article IMG. So I'm copy and paste. Now I click to add the custom field. This is going to tell the featured content gallery what image to use. Now that I'm finished, I'm going to update the page. Time to do the second page. I've chosen subpage. In this instance, I don't want to add the photo to the actual page, so I don't care where my cursor is. I'm going to upload. And I'm going to repeat the step to get my file URL. Copy. Let's see. Subpage. I still need my page ID. I'll show you how to get that. And here's the URL for that page, image. I'm going to clear it by clicking None. Now I'm not going to insert this image into the page, so I don't need to click this. I'm just going to click to save all changes. I'm going to save all my changes, and I'm simply going to close this box. I'm going to come down here and paste in the URL for this image. And since I've already added the article IMG text, now I can just choose it from my drop-down, and I'm going to add this custom field. So my image is uploaded, associated with this page, and my custom field is completed. So I'm going to update the page. Again, you can see that there is no image inserted here, like there was on the About page. I do need to still get my post number from my subpage or my page number. So again, I'm going to look down in the bottom of the status bar, and I'm going to see that this page post equals 7, so it's page number 7. So I'm going to come back up here and add this information. You can get that information at any time just by mousing over the name of a page or a post. This works exactly the same for posts, so you can do either one. So now I have my image associated with my pages. I have my images uploaded. I have my custom fields made. All of that is ready now for me to go into the featured content gallery settings and tell the featured content where to get the information to display. Now I'm simply going to click here to select individual post or page IDs, and I'm going to enter 4, 7. You want to enter these separated by a comma, but not using any spaces. You do have to use at least 2 items for your gallery to work. You can add more, but you must have at least 2. And this is also a reminder that you have to use the custom field, and you can use the key name, article IMG, and use the full URL. Now I just showed you how to do that, but here's a reminder of what you need to put. So if you forget, or if you're doing this and you're not watching the video, you can remember to come down to Featured Content Gallery and look right down here at Required Custom Fields, and you can simply take this and copy it and place it as into your custom field. So I've got my page numbers, and I'm going to update my options. I'm going to click back to my home page, and now my featured content gallery is populated. It pulls the title and an excerpt from the piece of content. It's going to scroll through them. It's got these nice effects. And if someone were to click, they would actually go to the page of content.